school so atutu bi pa e da mani NDC ni ani din e de ye Okudzeto ablakwa ye foreign minister na ni na no efa ye Nigerians bi piem o man Ghana mu aye ne ma bia ensem fata watutu bi pa nsem na no odin akeka na adwen e de akire openya ni din e de ye Okudzeto ablakwa man yenko hwe video ni ntie nsem a mami enso e de atutu dwa
Okudzeto sa wonya bema uye coward papa hey monimonyam na mudi twitwi fom sa wano papa wo position yenya na tete ekufuado momo penso na disrespecting ye didi atem social media moto na foreigners agiye mayafa and enkrofonya mumu to me say mo ye youth you can fight for the youth wo your ba papa me kra me ye be ma sen wo watimi a welcome alata foreign minister ebe ka kire say ewefua si free alata and so what ewefua si free alata omu ni omu achi omu pedodo and ne wiase obi e bona asase ho ban adan na Dubai wonko ho adan na UK ha wo ma ha adan na America wonko ho adan na South Africa wonko ho Ghana na efo video saye didi Ghana tem come on Ghana waiting day Ghana we can buy Ghana ye kuyen ye robo ye and untimi mpie numre and you still entertaining this Ubekwa in the history of Ghanaian politics as the most useless minister Ghana yafa. A gentleman like you, a youth like you, instead of you to defend your country, do you think if it is Ghanaians, they will tolerate this nonsense? Time I know more ye a Ghana must go. Ye timima o mu foreign hey ablakwa me say you position you will lose it.
But that's the truth. We step on so many toes. They show some videos about Kennedy Japan. He said this, he's not a presidential material. During the campaign, I've been quiet because during the campaign, they wrote 10 cents of Kennedy Japan. That's why I apologize to President Mahama. Because he's been very nice to me. He loved me. He loves me and everything. His wife. But because of party, I ignored this relationship and criticized him. And I have to be honest, I was harsh. Only for me now to come out, when I was criticizing NDC, my party was happy. But when I decided to contest, was the time that they used all the things against me. All the things I used to defend NDC became a sin. And they circulate around 10 cents of Kennedy Japan. So now I'm quiet. Because my argument is, in the Bible, they have 10 commandments. And since Abraham's time, they've not added one to it to make 11. So 10 cents of Kennedy Japan, I'll not go and say anything for you to add 11 cents or 12 cents. That is why I'm quiet.
Everybody was scared of the regime. People feared to talk. It became a state of silence, or the culture of silence gradually crept into the bodies of almost every Ghanaian. In fact, when I was growing up, anytime it was morning, we would have to go around to see if somebody had been abducted or not. And I was only about 5 years old at the time. And I remember the fear that the regime put in my parents. I will never forget that. Rawlings achieved a lot. You can't take that from him. But he also had his hands in blood. And that we can never forget. So when a man in parliament says, daughter of murderer, I don't see anything wrong with that. A lot of my friends don't agree with me, but I agree with myself. That is my opinion. I don't know what your opinion is. Until we stop garnishing crime, until we stop euphemizing, Kai Jesus, come again. Until we stop using euphemisms for dirty things, my brother, my sister, we will never be able to stand firm. and accept that a spoon is a spoon and not a certain digging implement. Better still, call a spade and not a long farm implement that looks like a spoon. My brother, my sister, Rawlings killed. You can't take that away. His associates, some of them came out and mentioned how much he sent them on killing sprees. Anybody who was in his bad books, he found a way of silencing you permanently. So for a man to sit in parliament and say, daughter of murderer, he was just reminding us of our history. He was just reminding us that if our fathers did so many bad things, though we don't inherit their sins, we will need to be reminded that this was what our fathers did. You can't take that away. I don't garnish wrongdoing. Rawlings achieved a lot. Oh yes, he did so much. In the days of Kalabule, he fought it very seriously. He opened up the people's shops where we could go and buy food cheaply. He fought to put Ghana on his 2 feet. That notwithstanding, he was a murderer, bloodthirsty murderer. Who was the one who was said to have said that in parliament? Daughter of murderer. Samuel Abu Jinapo. This guy is one of the worst ministers, my brother, my sister, that I have seen in the Nana Akufo-Addo regime. He doesn't have common sense, this guy. No common sense of patriotism. I met one of the Jinapos in the days. I don't know if it was him or his brother John. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that this guy here doesn't have an iota of patriotism. I'm so ashamed of him every time I have to talk about him. He sat down and allowed dirty Nana Akufo-Addo to use him as a pawn and saw the destruction of our flora and fauna when this guy was the land minister. He didn't have the balls to come out and say, hey, enough of this. If I can't get my way, I can't have it my way, I resign. The cowards like this and Bawumia sat down and then Akufo-Addo used all of them, one after the other, to destroy the nation. I've never forgiven them. The good thing is that I don't follow these people for peanuts. I am their boss. They must come to me, so I'll feed them. Because I am their employer. If every Ghanaian sees it like that, that we
Aharam dika seboy na ebisima dika seboy ebro midin e de obinge bro sechi akramo